with the cuffs? If you're just taking me in for questioning.
I'm following orders.
You're wasting your time.
Well, you can take it up with the commissioner. If it were up to me, I'd bring you in too.
For what, having a meeting in a private home?
I'm sure Emily would be real honored knowing you're doing business with the man who killed her. That car's got Emily's blood on his hands.
So you're the judge and the jury now?
You know what? Shut up!
Lucky, you should take yourself off this case.
You know what? You were the reason that Emily got killed. She trusted you. And how did you honor her? You brought the Zakars into town and let them kill her.
I didn't see you helping anybody out at the ball. Where were you?
Well, you hid behind your crazy father pretending to be a hero while you've been a killer all along. Just like you.
Welcome, tightly strung legal one. How may the Jackal be of assistance?
Not that Jason would care or comprehend, but as he called, I was about to slip into a tub full of Himalayan bath salts with 2 fingers of scotch and some early Shirley Bassey. So, what does he want?
Wow, that sounds really lovely. I apologize on behalf of my master for interruption of your...
Johnny got hauled in for questioning about Emily's murder. I want you to get him released.
Why? Are you planning on killing him? And mine. It would be so much simpler if you would just let the police hold Johnny Zakara in jail.
Okay, Diane, just make sure you review his police records before you go down there, because you know how the PD can...
The Vespid's record, the young Vespid's record, one for you and one for Commissioner Scorpio as well.
How'd you get this?
I'm the Jackal. I rule the internet. Enjoy your Himalayan bath salts.
Thanks for getting them so fast.
Yeah, well, it was pedestrian task at best, but why would Stone Cold wish to secure the Warplume's release? If I may be so bold, are you really planning to facilitate his termination? Or is Stone Cold wisely wishing for the Septic Son to owe him a favor, thereby furthering the possibility of a truce between the Zakaras and Mr. Corinthos, sir?
I don't think Johnny killed Emily. And I don't want the cops wasting their time trying to prove he's guilty when the real killer's out there picking out a new victim. And Lucky's all over the place. First he says Anthony's the killer, then he blames Johnny, but the person he really wants to blame is me.
The law-abiding one no doubt resents the fact that you are the true father of baby Jake.
You know what? He's got every right to be angry about the situation, but not if it means Emily's killer goes free.
Officer Spencer should be taken off the case. Clearly his hatred precludes impartiality.
And Lucky keeps making it that much easier for the real killer to get away with it.
Not until we run your prints and check for outstanding warrants.
He cleared the lineup, sir.
I still think you did this.
But you have no proof, do you, Commissioner? Probable cause, evidence, here's a thought, motive. Is my client under arrest?
What do you mean, your client?
I will take that as a no. You will release him at once. Thank you.
Since when does Sonny Corinthos' attorney represent Johnny Zakara?
What are you doing here?
I'm here for the money, Mr. Zakara. Make no mistake about it.
Who sent you? Jason?
Yeah.
Why?
God only knows. Now, do you want my counsel or not? And be quick about your answer, because I have a hot bath and a smart cocktail waiting. Unless you prefer to spend the night in jail.
I need to go check on a friend. Whatever Jason Morgan is expecting...
You can discuss with Jason.
Okay. Yeah. You can represent me.
Consider it done.
The client is a suspect in a serial murder case. He has a serious rap sheet.
Serious, Commissioner? Hormonal teenager who drives too fast, maybe got himself into a couple of fist fights. This is an overprivileged young man with a troubled family life.
He is a suspect in a serial murder case.
That your own daughters couldn't identify in a lineup. Now, had my client, for instance, worked as a, soldier of fortune, let's say, if his record included assault on a police officer, attempted murder, dealing with loan sharks to pay off gambling debts, and a nasty explosives incident in a mine owned by the Jacks family in Australia. Oh, no, wait a minute. That's you, isn't it?
about Roberta Mason?
White trash, looking for a large settlement. Nothing more, nothing less. The charges were dropped. The accusation was withdrawn.
Well, your father really took care of that one, didn't he, Johnny?
Are you charging my client with anything?
My daughter almost died tonight.
Then I suggest you get out there and find the man who tried to kill her.
I think he is standing right behind you.
Harper, is it? I'm going to suggest that you convince the commissioner to back down immediately or face dealing with some very negative publicity. And after the debacle at Windermere, that is the last thing this department needs.
Turn him loose.
Thank you, Commissioner. Johnny, my card. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Johnny, you all right? What are the charges?
Don't worry about it. Miss Miller already did your job for you.
I got it. Come on, we'll talk about it on the way home.
You got someplace to be.
What were you thinking with a son like that? Sending a silly lawyer to get John out of jail. Do you really think that I'm going to let you cut me out? Wasn't it enough to lose your sister?
What does that mean?
You know, you try another stunt like that, and you're going to lose somebody else very close to you.
Next, General Hospital.
Do you need to lose someone else?
I'd reconsider if I were you. It's awfully hot out there.
I am so sorry.
Watch weekdays on ABC, weeknights on SoapNet.